Good evening. My name is Zach Mansker, and I am the presenter of the cyberbullying course being shared with you today. This course is held on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the community center. Parents are encouraged to attend at least one of these cyberbullying courses to understand better how our children should be using the internet appropriately and in moderation. A takeaway from this course is parents will be able to communicate about cyberbullying, support our children in preventing cyberbullying, and ways to report cyberbullying itself. A recording will also be available on the Community Center's webpage for parents who are unable to attend the in-person course. Cyberbullying, as defined by StopBullying.gov, is the intent to share or post harmful, negative, mean, or even false information in order to humiliate or embarrass someone else. With the technology available today, our children and teens have access to a plethora of devices from phones, computers, tablets, and even gaming consoles. Every device has the means to communicate both verbally and in writing our thoughts, opinions, and facts. When left unchecked, we tend to let ourselves go. Sometimes we go far enough that we may tend to incriminate ourselves, and bullies may find uses to cause us to harm both physically and emotionally. What is said online is often public and permanent. Harmful online interactions occur when one person sees others as weaker, smaller, younger, and even vulnerable. In this case, our children and sometimes teens may be taken advantage of when pitted against adults or even others who do not know them very well or personally. Embarrassment and humiliation are often outcomes when something is said or done to make the victim lose esteem or try to stop taking part in what others are doing. Often these posts are public and permanently displayed for others to see. This may not seem as vital, but it can be harmful in that employers, families, teachers, and friends who visit the sites and posts and review the posts cause other issues, from employment to perceptions that may not be true or honoring of the victim. Today we will discuss ways to communicate with our children and teens to help disrupt and prevent cyberbullying or falling victim to the trend. We will also discuss ways that we can support our children and teens emotionally and physically to overcome the burdens of being bullied and methods to report cyberbullying. Communication is one key to success when trying to prevent cyberbullying. Parents, I would encourage you to be more open with your children and teens about social interactions. Often we do not monitor our children and teens online, but we should be involved in who they are talking to and playing video games with, as it helps them build on having a more personal relationship with us. However, through social media and being more involved in their gaming habits, we encourage being involved. Follow your child or teen's social media posts. This way you know what they are saying and doing and know what they are up to at all times. Monitoring or playing video games with them and encourage them to communicate appropriately with others. Establish rules and guidelines for your teenagers and children so that they will know what is appropriate and not. Set times they are allowed online, what they are allowed to post and not to post on their social media, and ways they should react while playing video games and interacting with others online. Supporting your children and teenagers is the second key topic being discussed in this course. 3 things to consider when providing support is emotional, physical, and seek additional help. If your child or teen is falling victim to cyberbullying, emotionally support them. Offering words of encouragement and devising a plan of action to prevent the situation from happening in the future. Physically comfort your child or teen so that they know you are physically present and caring for their needs. If additional support is needed, seek help and reach out to others so that the burden of being cyberbullied can be lifted by reaching out to the others for positivity. Reporting cyberbullying is an excellent way of preventing further harm, embarrassment, and humiliation from happening to your children and teenagers. Social media platforms often have terms of use and services that determine appropriate and inappropriate behaviors and posts that may not be suitable for the website's use. Usually when cyberbullying is reported and found to be against their terms of use, the website will remove the post and ban the user, or they may just remove the post itself. Service providers have similar terms of use and services as many websites do. They will also take the same action on an individual's account. However, their phone and internet companies may also discontinue service to the individual as well. Report cyberbullying to your children and teenagers' school. Schools will often have anti-bullying policies set up. These policies usually cover cyberbullying as well. If not, parents, I would encourage you to work with your child's school to address implementing policies that also cover cyberbullying. Cyberbullying can also be reported to law enforcement. Photos, posts, calls, and messaging that are unwanted, threatening, seen as stalking, and potentially hate crimes are considered cyberbullying as well. If there are any questions and feedbacks, this is the questions and feedback section. This is the list of references for photos and other documentation used.